For Cene Winans, life is about believing.
My grandma wanted me to have the best in life. It was important to put God first. She passed the faith down to me.
Cece grew up in Detroit, the first girl after 7 boys. I heard your mom wept with joy when she found out she was finally having a girl. How did you find your voice at home among all those siblings?
You know what? I have to give credit to my parents. They just loved us. They both worked.
Jeez.
Yeah, worked. She got home, cooked, did all of this stuff. And I never felt like I was looked over. So I don't know how they did it.
But they did it. When did you know that you could sing? Like, at what point did you say to yourself, oh, wow, that came out of me?
You know, growing up, we all sang. And the first solo I had, I was about 8 years old.
And how did that feel?
It's very scary.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I saw the reaction of the people. And I think that's when I said, wow. Because the wow wasn't really about my voice, but it was about the spirit behind my voice.
Yes.
And so I saw grown people crying, and I'm just like, wow, what's this? What's happening? Right.
Cece and her brother BB would go on to perform around the world, capturing the attention of so many. I think it was 1987. I think you were at the NAACP Awards, and you met a beautiful singer named Miss Whitney Houston.
Beautiful singer, yes.
What was that like?
It was incredible. I mean, that was the year she came out and was winning everything.
Yeah.
And we kind of just crossed paths. She had been listening to our music, and I don't know why she asked us this, but are you performing somewhere here? And we were like, actually, we're performing tonight. And she said, I'm coming.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she said, I'm coming. And then we were like, okay.
Sure.
Right.
See you there.
Yeah. And that night, she came and ended up on stage with us.
Wait, what?
Yes, Hoda. And singing our songs better than we've ever sang them in our lives. That was the beginning of our friendship.
How do you, with big conflict or big loss in your life?
Yeah. I've been able to keep going because of the good memories. Because they're always with you, you know? So I might cry when I think of one thing, you know, but then shortly after I'm laughing because I'm cracking up at a time we had. You know, like Whitney one time, she was in this limo and she wanted to go to White Castles. I'm like, you want to take a limo through the drive-thru of White Castle? Yes, that's what I want to do. You know, so you have those moments that really will take you through.
Today, with 15 Grammys, the most for any gospel artist, Cece continues to use her music as ministry. She and her husband, Alvin, of 30 years, run a church in Nashville. She's now awaiting the arrival of her second grandchild and hopes her children will pass faith on to their children, just as her grandmother did for her. Your book is about passing on faith to the next generation.
I never wavered in that because I knew what it did for me as a person. I knew that my faith had took me through every storm that I had ever faced and that I will ever face. So that was the easiest part. The hardest part is watching and waiting for the light to come on for them. Because again, you can't put it in their hearts. You can't put it in their minds. All you can do is model it before them.
Most beautiful voice, most beautiful human being, 58 years old, living a beautiful life. She said her son found God, and she said it was like one of those moments that she was like, this is what she'd been waiting for.
That whole conversation, and there's more, right?
Oh, yeah. We're going to have more of it on my podcast, Making Space, which is going to be coming out soon. You can also find that book, Believe For It, at today.com/books. And again, season 3 starts in January.
January, I've been waiting.
Yes,
I've been waiting. Okay, but you don't have to wait until then. You can also catch up on seasons 1 and 2 right now, wherever you get your podcasts.